What's up, Boops? I'm gonna call out everything I do, just so you get a feel of what's up. I'm gonna work with you real quick, so you get a good feel for this map. And then we'll start messing people up hard whenever we play this. Alright, I'm gonna do custom, all random, game speed to max, which is 150. Lives to max lives, which happens to be 60. Deathmatch, no. So there's no statue. Enable disabled. Extra, you could do no duels, no gamble or risk, which I like a lot. But people don't do that anymore. And that's it. I'm going to vote yes for the modes I picked because they're great. And you can only change your cam by typing dash cam and putting in a number. Okay, first thing I always do is I buy a gem of intelligence because I have a lot of abilities that I want to be using right now. I have an AoE ability that I want to use, but if I don't have enough mana, I can only cast it 2 times at the start, which sucks. And I casted my ability once, and I already have enough gold for all the gems. My AoE ability is really good. I only have one AoE ability, so I'm going to get that, and I'm going to get attribute bonus. Get a Gem of Heavens level 1 right now. If I level up my AoE ability now, it costs more mana. So I'm going to continue to level up attribute bonus instead of my actual AoE ability. And as soon as I get kind of low health, the first thing I buy is a Potion of Healing. Potion of Healing is 50 gold. A Healing Ward is 100 gold. So we're trying to save 7,500 gold right now. So I'll go with a Potion of Healing instead of a Ward at the start. Sometimes I have to buy a Potion of Mana, so I kind of wait till I get really low health before I make the decision what I want to do. So now I'm pretty much out of mana. But I only have 4,000 gold. So I'm just going to buy a ward and a mana pot. Because Potion of Mana and Potion of Healing both share a potion cooldown. So I could go back to base, but I don't feel like wasting my time sitting down for a minute. No cigarette breaks this game. We're in a match. Oh, you got that hero? That hero is sick, I think. So I'm like 3 casts away from getting 7,500 gold here. I've dumped all my abilities into attribute bonus. So I have plus 80 attributes. Plus 80 all stats in green. Alright, I just got enough gold for the burning shield, so I'm going to go get that. I got the burning shield. I can do one of 2 things. One of 3 things. You can go back to just that random place that you're fighting in the arena. Just like hold position in the middle. You can go to the troll forest. Usually a lot of people like to start there because there's a ton of mobs. Once I get enough gold to max up my Gem of Heaven to level 6, that's when I head out. Troll forest, I just spawned there. You can see me below you. A lot of people like to go start here as early as possible. And now I finally start leveling up my AoE ability. And I'm going to get a heal ward or 2. Right now I want to make 24,000 gold to get Celestial set first. I prefer Celestial set first. Just because you're so strong, and then if you happen to get PvP and somebody on the enemy team tries to jump you, you're already so strong immediately. So I just got 24,000 gold. I think this is the best spot to like get early gold. So I'm using my base to teleport back to base. I'm using my barrel to teleport back to base. And once I finish buying Celestial Set, I'm going to buy Celestial Set first. I really just want to have 7,500 gold to buy all of the Angel Fire, Angel Ice, Angel Lightning. Now that I have it on me, I can combine it once I get 2,500 gold. So I have them all on me. Now I'm going to go to the Knoll Forest, which is at the Ogres. So you go to Ogre/Knoll Camp. And I'm going to be strong enough now to go fight the boss Knolls. Which is just the highest level Knolls that give the most amount of gold. And then I can buy my Angel Element. And now all I need is 12,000 gold to get a max Stealth Blade and 1,500 gold to get a Rapier. So I'm going to get 15,000 gold. Now I have 15,000 gold. I'm going to go back to base. I got everything I need. I got all the gold that I need really quick. I'm going to go get Stealth Blade. Get it to level 6 quick. You just keep buying Stealth Blade for 12,000 gold total. And a Rapier. Because Rapier gives a little bit of attack speed. And I'm also going to use it in my item combination for my first item. Now I just need 20,000 gold, but you pretty much get almost 20,000 gold by killing these two guys to get to God's Shop. So I'm going to go to God's Shop. I only really need one healing ward on me. I killed the little centaur guy, the ghost centaur, and I'm going to go kill the Doom Guard to go to God's Shop. Once you get these items, you're pretty much really strong. You're strong enough to kill the mini bosses and get to God's Shop on your own solo. The first guy, killing the first guy gave me 5,000 gold. The little centaur. Killing this Doom Guard. I just killed him, he gave me 8,000 gold. So I had 4,000 gold left over when I started at 9,000 gold. And I'm going to buy my horse buddy, send him to the God Shop, get that started. And he's there, so we're good. Now I have two options pretty much. Right now I'm trying to hit. Ooh. My Breath of Fire ability is strong. Right now I'm level 14. I have all the items that I need to be early strong. I need a rush to level 36 right now to get my hero. So at Death City you have level 12 minions and level 8 minions. There's a lot of them though, and they're pretty easy to kill. At Ogre City there's a bunch of level 13 minions, which is higher than Death City, and a few level 16 minions. And then at Ice City there's level 16 guys. So I think the best idea out of those three would be to go to Ogre City, because they have the highest level minions, to get started early. So I'm not going to go too far into Ogre City. I'm kind of just going to hang out right at the edge. And then the first thing I'm going to get is the Hellfire Aura upgrade. So upgrade my Burning Shield. The big boss at Ogre City is coming to attack me, which like is not that good, because it means I'm going to die. but I ran away from him, so I'm okay. And then the first item I'm gonna get is the War Rapier. The War Rapier, excuse me. Gonna get a Rapid Strike, another Rapier, and a Hammer of Pain. And now I have the max attack speed with War Rapier. But I'm still dying at Ogre City, so they're a little bit too tough for me. So I'm gonna Undead City. I'm gonna start there. And the next thing I'm gonna buy is Overgod Shield. Once I get Overgod Shield, I can go win at Ogre City. Right around level 22 is where I'm at. 20 to 24 is usually when I finish getting that item. And I can go handle Ogre City fine. So I'll go to Ogre City and start buying my other items. The item that I want first is my multi-strike item. Either Athena Bow or Ares War Axe. Whether you're melee or ranged. And then as soon as I get Ares War Axe with War Rapier, I want to get crit. So I want to get Holy Warfare. Now that I have all that, I'm going to upgrade my cloak, my Celestial set into a cloak. This is going to just let me move through all the units here. And now I can fight the Ogre City boss. And then I'm going to get my Warlock Staffs. Get 3 of them. Now that I have my 3 Warlock Staffs, I'm going to get my Vampiric Strike. So I can stay alive. I can probably send back my Overgod Shield. Now I'm strong enough. Yep, that's working out just fine. I sent my Overgod Shield back, and I just have a Vampiric Strike instead. And I'm already 31. If I want to be a real pain in the butt, I'm going to buy Tome of Experience right now. So, I might as well be a pain in your butt, right? I'm level 33. I just need to be level 36 and I can get a god. Auto buy level tomes. And now that I'm 36 already, I can go buy a god. So I'm going to do that now. Hopefully I can get a god before this duel starts. I can god you to death. I'm not gonna make it. I killed the little boss to get a god. And I got a god. I'm gonna try going to Demon City to start. And I'm gonna stay like really. I'm gonna stay in Demon City. I'm gonna stay off to the left and just kill 3 guys at a time. So nothing else pulls. I'm trying to get to about 400 or 600 agility. 400 to 600 all stats. That way, I can get rid of my war rapier, which gives me max attack speed. So I'm gonna do that as soon as possible. I feel like Ogre City would be better, but now that I'm getting close. I'm at 400 at all stats. I'll get rid of the War Rapier. Rapier. I'm attacking pretty fast. And I'll put on a Warlock Staff. I'm gonna go back to base and see if I get more stats faster at the Ogre City. Okay, I am getting stats for Asterhead Ogre City. Now that it's working out, I'm going to put on my little ultimate build here. 3 Warlock Staffs. With Holy Warfare, a Vampiric Strike, and Ares War Axe. I should be strong enough now that I have like 600 all stats to keep this build without dying and go to Demon City. So we'll give it a shot. It's looking sketchy. Didn't work. Alright. So I kept my Overgod shield on for now. It's working out much better. So yeah, once I get this, I'll get to like 3,000 all stats. Oh, my ulti finally hit. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Easy. By the way, your Venomous Blade and your Athena Bow don't share an orb. So you either use one orb, which is poison, or one orb, which is hit multi-targets. Yeah, isn't that something great? So Venomous Blade is really good for single target kills, aka the duel. And, of course, Athena Bow is good for grinding. Alright, I'm finally at 800/900 all stats. And everything's looking easy at Demon City. I'm having no problems. Alright, I'm feeling strong enough now, so I'm going to get rid of my Overgod shield. Put on my third Warlock staff. Now I'm just trying to get to 3,000 all stats. As soon as I can. Yeah. Exactly. Usually the Demon City it has the best farm. Always. Ice City is second, and maybe Death City's third. But if you're just getting a god, I would probably start at Ogre City until you have like 400 all stats. And once you have 400 all stats, if you already have 400 all stats from the amount of gold, right? Usually by the time I hit level 36 and I get a new hero, I have like 400 or 5,000, 100,000 gold. 400,000 or 500,000 gold. And I can just start at Demon City at that point. I don't need to do anything else. But if you start with a new hero and you are... If you start with a new hero and you buy tomes, then go to Ogre City to farm first. Or you can go to Ice City. You'll probably get gold faster at Ogre City. And as soon as you have 500 all stats, I would go to Demon City. I just finished getting 3,000 all stats, so I'm going to turn off buy tomes. And then right now I need, let's see, 340,000 at least. 320,000 gold at least. 360,000 if you like the Cloak of Darkness. I got 360,000, so we're good. I'll trade. Trade. Perfect kill steal moment. Oh, okay. Oh. Now that I have 3,000 all stats and I'm ready to go fight the kings in the map, I'm going to go and fight my shadow. Jesus, that took forever. Fighting shadow is usually pretty easy. I put on a anti-magic potion and potion of max restore, and then I walk in. And the first thing I'm going to do is send over healing wards to myself and put them down. Usually a good trick is to get a cripple. But usually just your abilities will do great. with a healing ward. After killing your shadow, you unlock the items that you can buy to get the Angel Torture item. And it also gives you like 600 all stats. So you have to beat your shadow first to unlock this shop, but the shop is right here. It's called, well, it's not, it looks like Medivh. His name is a groundskeeper. It's right where I'm standing, if you see me. And then you basically need to buy Angel Element and Hellfire Shield, and then combine it with about 7 Orb of Corruptions. And you can get Hellfire Shield after that. When you fight your shadow has your same level, double whatever your stats are, and has all your items. So get rid of all your items and put them in the base. Get an anti-magic potion and a potion of max restoration. And then go in, put down a healing ward quick, and get rid of it at your base. You know, put a heal ward on your hero, and then send the heal ward back to your base. And then you can use a cripple really quick. Send a cripple from your stock to your hero. Cast cripple. Send cripple back to your base. Okay. And then just cast on him. And it's usually pretty easy. And then you'll buy 7 Orb of Corruptions with Angel Element and Hellfire Shield in your bags. And it combines everything into Angel Torture. And now that I have combined Angel Torture, I'm going to put all my items back on. And I'm going to go fight the kings of the arena. The Gold King, Ice King, Death King get their blade to drop. And you really want to have Holy Warfare and 2 Warlock Staffs with an Angel Torture, or Holy Warfare with 3 Warlock Staffs. Now, if you're melee, then Gold City is the worst. I think the Gold King has a Thorn's Aura. So Gold King, you need to be prepared with like heal wards and max potion restoration. But with 3,000 plus all stats and those items, you should have no problems critting with 2 Warlock Staffs, critting with 3 Warlock Staffs, 2 Warlock Staffs and Angel Torture to end up killing these kings. Hopefully getting their blaze to drop. Also, definitely pick up like Rune of Restoration, Rune of Healing. Right. Or do the old classic, use the heal potion and a heal ward. until a ice blade drops. Oh. You can get a new hero now, too, by the way. I don't know if you love this hero so much. You're already at 2,000 all stats? Holy shit. Oh. Yeah. This map works at... If you look in the very center of the map, there's this guy called Zelos. The Daemon. So, on all random, when it's all random difficulty, you can go kill Zealous at level 24 and turn into a hero, a random hero. He's really tough. Right? So, that's tough. But it is possible to turn into a god at level 24 if you do that. Otherwise, you need to be level 36 to get a god. In all pick, if you ever play an all pick match, all you need to do is hit level 30. And you can turn into any god. Otherwise, there are 3 gods in the game at the middle tavern that you need to hit level 50 first before you can get them. One of which is Chaos, Lord of the Arena, who is the best hero in the game. Which I feel like they should really get rid of because, I don't know. In my opinion, the good thing about killing the kings, the Ice King, the Gold King, and the Death King, is they have such high health that you keep attacking them so fast that your Athena Blade or Ares War Axe is still attacking everything in a vicinity around you extremely fast, non-stop. So you do get a good amount of gold. It's not the best amount of gold, but it does work for what you're... You can still farm a bit. I just got an Ice Blade to drop. Finally. Two Ice Blades to drop. Let's go. Hold on, I'm gonna look at what hero you got. Oh, he's not too terrible. He's a pain in the ass, but he's not horrible. Yeah, once you have 500 all stats, I would go to where you're at now, Demon City. Perfect. And fight there. For sure. Ooh, I just got sent back to base with a chunk of health left. Now that I killed Ice King, I'm going to go kill... Now that I've gotten an Ice Blade, I'm going to go get a Death Blade at the Death King. You're funny because you realize that the name of the transporter is Undead City. And the king of Undead City is the Death King. So I think everybody, or I at least, call it Death City instead of Undead City. But I only noticed that once you said anything. But yeah, you can see the difference between me having 2 Warlock Staffs on and my crits versus not having 2 Warlock Staffs. Now that I have 2 Warlock Staffs on, I'm critting this guy for 170,000 health. And it's barely taking me a second to kill him. I got 2 Death Blades to drop already. Let's go. Now for the tough one. If you're melee, guess what we happen to be? I think we're both melee. Is the Gold City King. I wish you could change hero, but nah, you can't. Doesn't that suck? A lot of people do leave this game once they get a hero, if it's a bad hero, which is annoying, but it does happen. Both my potions just wore off. Yes, I just got a gold blade to drop. Let's go. Gold blade. Ice blade. Death blade. So, gold blade, ice blade, death blade, and a holy warfare combined together to make a holy blade. Gold blade, death blade, and ice blade combined together on their own to make a king's blade. So now that I've gotten a king's blade and a holy blade, you could go try to kill Fenrir, but I usually suggest having more stats. This is the king's blade. Or maybe he just has Immolation Aura, not Thorns Aura. I don't know. But the next thing I'm gonna do after this is, because I'm below, I like to have 8,000 all stats. I mean, I could try Fenrir now just to show you that it's probably not not recommended to get Fenrir now. But we could try it for fun. I'll give it a good college try. Turned it off. Tome buying. Let's go to Ice City. I'm gonna run past you, parlay. Parlay, don't attack me. And I'm gonna get a bunch of anti-magic potions because they stun. They stun at Fenrir. Yeah, casual 26 potions. guess if you know what you're doing, you can handle Fenrir kind of early. But he's still really annoying. Because you get stun locked pretty hard. Oh, no. There's something wrong with my hero. He like stuns himself somehow. Oh. So Fenrir is really tough kind of early. You kind of need enough damage on Fenrir to... we're going to try it again. To keep killing the guys who stun lock you. So that the guys who stun lock you are constantly dead. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna finish. I'm making a tutorial on Twitch. Come on. Yeah, so it's almost impossible to kill Fenrir kind of early. Almost impossible, because I did it once or twice, but it wasn't really enough that I wanted it to be. Which I gotta go get. So, two things you could do right now, right, are continue to farm at the Demon City, which is always smart and works. Or you can go kill Selene or Helios. Oh, you think, gosh. You might be able to swing attacking Fenrir early if you have a ranged hero, because your ranged hero is going to be able to hit those 2 Chaos Warlocks that stun you a little bit better. Yeah, so Selene, when you kill Selene or Helios, okay, each time you kill Selene, each time you kill Helios, Selene or Helios levels up and gives more gold. So every time that you kill Selene or Helios, it almost doubles your gold that you get. And you can get... That's how we had such high stats. If you were there for that one game where everybody had, like, massively high stats, which was disgusting. They had, like, 200,000, you know, agility. It was all because of killing Selene or Helios. So after you kill Selene or Helios enough times, of course, then... So I got 4,500 gold for killing her the first time. 6,800 gold killing her the second time. It keeps going up and up and up. And she keeps respawning. So she gets really tough. Her stats go up. She also levels up every time she dies. But you'll get such high stats just from killing her like this. Now I got 9,000. So I got 5,000, 7,000, and now 9,000 from killing her. But she'll give like 2 million, 200 million, 500 million gold at one point. Now I'm getting 10,000. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you AFK, definitely AFK at Selene for a bit. Yeah. Damn, nice build too. Yeah, perfect. So this, of course, takes a while. But if the game is still going and people are still farming and doing what they need to do at Demon City and people are still playing, trying to kill the kings for the King's Blade, then you'll have no problem doing this. A lot of times people don't even notice, but oftentimes people notice that you're killing, Selene or Helios, and they start to go kill theirs as well. Just like my opponent, haha, my friend Boopers. My opponent Boopers has done this game. Once he found out that I was doing it and how it worked, of course, then he decided, oh, I think I'm going to go do it too. So, usually you can get the jump. By rushing, Selene or Helios first instead of messing around with Fenrir like we did. I really do think that if you have a Demon Warlock, not a Chaos Warlock, I really do think that if you are a ranged hero, you can kill Fenrir pretty early. Because whenever you attack Fenrir, you'll also attack these guys, no problem. And most times have no problem killing them before they can stun lock you. Because like you saw, that stun lock was just pretty savage. And a real butt to deal with, getting stun locked at Fenrir there. But, Fenrir drops God's Diamond, so he's going to be next where I go to. Just to get God's Blade. Right, so you need King's Blade plus God's Diamond that drops at Fenrir, plus Scale Armor, which drops at the Behemoth, which used to be called Poseidon. So this is kind of supposed to be like Atlantis, I guess. And the Behemoth should be considered like Poseidon. So he drops Scale Armor. You combine them all together and they make God's Blade. The really big thing about God's Blade is that God's Blade drops a... You can see King's Wave. Right? King's Wave sends out, 200 of all stats. Combined in a super thing like that. The God's Blade will be 300% of all your stats combined. Which doesn't really do much to Helios at one point. Once Helios gets really super strong, your God's Blade won't really do anything to Helios. My buddy went to go make dinner, and somehow my passive kills people when they walk, or when I walk, a certain distance. So I just use that to damage and kill him. The other cool thing in this game that drops is you can kill this Naga Phantom Lord. He drops Extended Pincer and Contracted Pincer. He can drop them both, contracted or extended. They both do the same thing. So, also Chaos. You can kill Chaos and he drops Soul Armor. He will drop this. Every time the wielder takes magic damage, it becomes immune to further magic damage for 1 second. And then also automatically negates a killing blow and all incoming damage for 5 seconds after the negation of a kill blow. So this definitely makes killing Chaos pretty tough. But you can kind of time it because Soul Shield. Every time the wielder takes magic damage, it becomes immune to further magic damage for 1 second. So you just have to time your abilities to kind of space them out. But also at a certain point, you'll be so strong from killing, hopefully, Selene or Helios that one of your abilities should take Chaos down within a kill blow range. Hopefully. And then you can kind of take it from there to kill Chaos. I'll try and do it. It's tough to time everything when you get there, especially when he does his stupid stun thing and everything happens. He's got a shield block on top of it with Guardian Force. Of course, he has Overgod's armor on, which reduces physical damage. So he's pretty tough. Sometimes I will get the contracted or extended pincer. What's it called? Yeah, a phantom pincer. The extended or contracted phantom pincer before I go fight Chaos. But it's not really necessary, I think. I think that's a great item for PvP. The extended or contracted pincer. But it's not necessarily like your preferred item to go kill Chaos with. So it's one of those. But other than that, that's pretty much the whole game. Explained, at least, before you get to actually see it. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And of course this does go a lot faster when you have, a full team. Usually if it's a 6 versus 6, you have, 3 guys here, maybe 4 guys here doing this, while you have another 2 guys going out and farming. So when you do get to your god, and you do get a god, okay, level 36, let's say, because most games are all random, I'll just assume that you're playing in all random. Okay, pretty much you want to have 500 all stats, 600 all stats before you go to Demon City and really branch out and get deep into here. This is the best spot to farm, of course, at Demon City. There's the most mobs here, and none of them stun. And you get one of these guys. No, you get 2 of these guys that give more gold. Okay, but other great spots, of course, are if you go right up here. This is a beautiful area for a ranged hero, because you have these 2 demon warlocks that are somewhat spread out, right? Usually this one demon warlock is here, and the other one is here. So having a ranged hero is really kind of best for this location, I would say. And then if you're a melee hero, you could go right up here. You could get your back to the shimmering portal, and you'll hit these 2 demon warlocks with your AoE, and you will not get stunned that much. I could go there now and kind of show you that, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so those are 3 good spots. If all 3 of these spots are kind of taken, all right. You also have, of course, Ice City. Ice City is awesome because there's just so many mobs all packed together, which of course is great. And then you have your third place. There should be, Dragon Mountains, which is going to be down here. It spawns you in, like, right here. And you walk up this little path, take this ramp, take another ramp here. And, again, you have these 4 demon overlords that drop a lot of gold. And these dragons here, too, as well. I think you can get stunned here. I don't know how, because I thought the demon warlock stunned. Maybe these dragons stun you. But the dragons as well. Dragon City is good place to farm as well. It's because, you do get a great amount of gold there at Dragon Mountain. And then if all these spots happen to be taken, okay, going to this city and killing this skeleton archer does give 2,200 gold, 2,250 gold. And what you would do is you can hold position right here. The Death King will come attack you, and if you focus your attacks on the Death King, you'll attack him really fast, and you'll watch your gold spike up because you instant kill the skeletal archer almost instantly. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over really fast. So he's always a good spot. This is always a good spot too. Looks like reddish returned, or green. Alright, we'll kill this guy one more time. And I'll go show you those other farm spots. It's funny, Holy Blade barely does anything. The activation of Holy Blade barely does anything, I mean. I'll check out Dragon City, see if I get stunned. I thought I got stunned over here, but I don't know. I thought I got stunned. I thought that I do get stunned over here, but I don't see any mobs that stun me. Let's see. This next, how much strength am I going to get? 140, 160, 170,000. Wait, dash ABT. Let's do all by tone. 25 to all stats, but what's next? $69 to all stats. Okay, so it's not bad. It's around the same amount as at Demon City that I'm getting in farm. Of course, it's much, I don't want to say easier, but it's great to have a ranged guy here. Yeah, 98 to all stats, so that's pretty good. It's not bad. With using abilities, I got 98 all stats. And next we'll try Ice City. Check out the farm there. Try to get right up top in here. Nice. $92 all stats. That look pretty good. That's AFK. Just auto attacking was better than Dragon City. Dragon Mountain. Ping, ping, ping. And we'll save our Holy Blade for when he resurrects. Wow, 145 to all stats. So this is a good spot over here. Can I get that again? Plus 112 to all stats. Okay. So it's over 100. Using the same abilities that I used at Dragon City. Again, 134. So this is a pretty damn good spot for farming. 100%. $144. Whew. Okay. And then we got Demon City up in here. See, 108 all stats. So this is pretty good. Per 10-second toming. Let's check this spot up here that I like as well. I like the whole position here as a melee, because I'll still hit these guys. You can see I'm hitting both the Demon Warlocks. I'm getting 84 all stats. Let's use some abilities. My first time getting stunned since I've been here. Again, 130 all stats. That was glorious. So these are pretty much the top best farm spots, those locations, I would say. You can find other good spots, of course. If you're able to here, this is a great spot to farm as well. But this guy has Bash. I'm almost positive that this guy has Bash. Because if I use an anti-magic potion, I still get stunned. I think Bash is the only ability that doesn't do that. Or that... I think Bash is the only ability that will continue to stun you. Miss? Do they not have a True Strike item in this game? I guess they don't have a True Strike item. That's a... I didn't know you can miss this guy. Any skill armors? Nothing yet, huh? And then, of course, once you've done all that, I would go up here and I would farm these guys. Every single boss of the game, including Fenrir. The only one who's not here is Lord of the Arena, Chaos. Thank gosh. This place is insanely tough because every single one of the kings has an aura. You can see they have Devotion Aura, Endurance Aura, Command Aura, and Vampiric Aura, which is pretty tough. On top of this guy, the Naga Phantom Lord, who has a Bash. The Behemoth is here, who has Miss, who has Evasion. I mean, a couple of green dragons, and a green and a black dragon. I mean, with a True Shot Aura. 2 Ancient Hydras. Wonder what they drop. And 4 Demon Warlocks that can stun you. There's the 4th one. So on top of that, Fenrir is in the middle, and he definitely gains auras. So, alright, it looks like we have now gotten 2 Poseidon scales. Scale armor, I mean, ooh. Look at me just making up names for things. It sounds like somebody's sniffing when you come here, too. There we go. Let's do the warm welcome with the Holy Blade. Oof, and then use abilities. The only thing that I haven't gone over so far on this map is that at Medivh you can buy this Corrupted Scepter, which increases your ultimate by 1 level. Considering it takes a while, I guess to 56, I think, to get your ultimate rank 3. So it doesn't do anything if your ultimate is at level 3, but it can make your ultimate go from level 2 to level 3 or from level 1 to level 2, which is pretty cool depending on if you have a hero who has an awesome ultimate ability. It'd be fun to hold or have that item, yeah. And the other thing that I don't like to buy it. So Holy Cloak gives permanent ethereal form, which removes collision with other units. Okay, which is, I love that. The Cloak of Darkness does not have that. You just go invisible, which is great, but if you're trying to get past all these guys in the Ice City, is impossible to walk past all these guys. Or similar, it's impossible to walk past all the guys in the Death City with the Cloak of Darkness. Again, because you have unit collision. You only with Holy Cloak do you get removes unit collision with all other units. So let's do this. I'm trying to get close enough that my Ares War Axe has a melee will kill these Demon Warlocks. Doesn't look like I've gotten stunned yet. And I'm stunned now. And I'm stunned again. So it's a little bit easier with, you know, over 9,000 stats. To kill all these guys. There it is. This is the spot. Now I find the sweet spot where I'll have no problem. I'm not going to get stunned as a melee. It looks to be right behind, and I can already see God's Diamond. I want to get 2 God's Diamond, and I can see 2. So I'm going to send over an anti-magic potion, use it, send back, somehow still got stunned, okay, but get my 2 God's Diamond. Amazing. And now we're going to make some ultimate items. The final ultimate items in the game, which I don't use that often. I don't like, you know, the items that I've had so far already. I pretty much prefer to use those. But, okay, let's turn off all my tome. Let's go get a little bit of gold. We'll need 30,000 at least. I don't know if this is the right spot to get 30,000 gold quick, but let's see. Let me try and make this not a cluster of stuff. Boost of speed, we'll put over here. Warlock staff, we'll put that over here. Overgod's armor, we can sell this, but I'll just put it over here. Scale armor, I'll put it at the top. Warlock staff again, I'll put it over here. Okay. We can kind of sell these if we want. And my Holy Blade. Just gonna go get some gold. I really just want to, just for the video's sake, wait for this horse buddy to finish. Usually every game that I play, I make sure that I buy 2 horse buddies and keep them in the base because, as you can see, I have a gajillion items here just hanging, and it's a real big cluster. If somebody likes to steal items in the base, some people can just jack my items. When I leave those items on the ground, of course. So I really prefer having 2 little horsies at the base here. Usually when I buy... Usually if I use my item stock to spawn a horse buddy, it takes over buying stuff at the base. And I can't combine... I can't buy power-ups. So I can buy items with the horse, but you cannot buy power-ups with the horse. Which is, gosh, the most amazing, annoying thing. If it happens by mistake and you're stuck. And every time that you want to buy a power-up with your horse... Wait, every time that you want to buy a power-up, you have to do it with your not with your horse. Be a bit bad. You're kidding me. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm just going to type out the ultimate combinations then right here. Just for the sake of it. Because I was about to do them. So, Guardian Force plus Scale Armor plus God's Diamond equals Divine Protection. It's not a terrible item, it's just not the best item. It's more of just a tanky item. Okay, you have that. And then you have, of course, what was the other one that I wanted to do? I guess that's the only one that I didn't do. I was going to do that one. No, I didn't do this one either. This is the other one. There's only 2. The other one is King's Blade plus Scale Armor plus God's Diamond equals God's Blade. And then just remember, if you're wondering what happened, why your King's Blade, why it's not working, it's most likely because King's Blade, which is Ice/Death/Gold Blade, let's make this crazy authentic. Blade plus Holy Warfare equals Holy Blade. So if you're looking and you have all these items to make the God's Blade and you're wondering why it's not working, it's most likely because you have a Holy Blade instead of a King's Blade. So just check on that. And yeah, that's Angel Arena tutorial all the way through pretty much. The only thing we didn't do is kill Chaos, which is so much fun. To finally kill him once at least is a satisfying moment. And the only thing that we did not do is get so strong that we can go handle all the bosses in the game. In that one area that I love to do. And of course you remember as well the Naga Phantom Lord, right, ends up dropping the Contracted Pincer or the Extended Phantom Pincer. The Contracted Phantom Pincer or the Extended Phantom Pincer, which gives 50% magic resistance and 50% evasion with a knockback ability. And like I said, once you kill Chaos, he'll drop a soul armor. So yeah, what I would really recommend if you're just getting into Angel Arena All-Stars and it's your first time playing, I would go start a game versus the computer. Oh, you see Angel Arena Remake, let's go. Who's hosting this? Ben Joski. I wonder who's in it. There's 2 people. Who could be the second? It's Ben Joski and my computer's rigged. Well, we'll never find out. But yeah, you can go single player. This is what I recommend doing. Go to custom games. Make an Arena All-Star. Do it against a computer. Start the game. Like I said, I'll show the custom game stats and I'll explain them at the start here. Click on custom. You can do all pick or all random. You can do all pick, one per team, or unique, where there's only one in the game, or you can pick. So then game speed, I like to make it 150%. That just means that you get experience faster. Lives, I make the max lives possible. Deathmatch enabled means that you will have statues after 45 minutes, after 60 minutes, or disabled. And I don't like statues, because if we're going to kill people, we might as well go kill them instead of just killing somebody's statue. Now, the next thing you can do is extra. You can do no god, you can do no duels. Sometimes people like to do no duels when it's their first time they're learning, so we'll do no duels. Fog of War, which is pretty cool. No gamble or risk, or events. You can click on it. Oh. Actually, I don't want events. Well, whatever. We'll see what happens. No duels. There you go. And once you've selected what you want, hopefully the finishes versus a computer, because you need a computer to finish voting. All right, nice. All pick 150%. No deathmatch, no duel. Well, whatever. And I would just click on heroes and figure out what abilities starter heroes have and get used to the feel of it. One of the best starter heroes, in my opinion, is the Wind Elemental. His Q AoE, you will get the Hellfire. You'll get the Fire Shield first with the Wind Elemental. Similar to him, the Gargoyle, wherever the Gargoyle is, finally, if I can ever find him. The Gargoyle, he has a spiked skin, toggleable damage per second. It's pretty much whenever you get attacked, it does a lot of damage. It's like a super improved Thorn's Aura. So you click on that, and whenever you get attacked, you immediately kill all the early level mobs. So he's really cool too. You can also use his stone form, and then click on that spike skin, and you will stay alive and kill everything. And then you have good AoE ability guys like the Frost Sorceress, right? There's a few good AoE ability guys. And mainly by doing this, we're not just figuring out what heroes have what abilities, but you're also kind of figuring out... Wait a minute, I said that backwards. You're not just figuring out what hero is your favorite and picking the same hero every time you play against a computer. What you're doing is you're figuring out what different heroes have different abilities. Like if you play the Forbog Chieftain, what ability should I get first with attribute bonus? Are there 2 AoE abilities, or is there 1 AoE ability? Okay, which one is it? Alright, next time that I do an all random and I get Forbog Chieftain, I know what to do. I'm going to pick his 1 AoE ability, Flamethrower, and then I'm going to just get attributes bonus. Okay. Same thing with the Sea Elemental. You know, you'll figure out which ability has AoE damage, is Frost Nova. Stick with that one and get, or, you know, it could be different. Or the Priestess of the Moon. Priestess of the Moon is great. She has like a Starfall. Yep. So you pick Starfall, get attribute bonus, and save up gold to have 7,500 for your Hellfire Aura. What if I pick Naga Siren? Well, let's check. Okay. The explanations weren't that great. Alright, I got Chain Lightning. Okay, and I have Geyser. Damage in a line. Sounds like a Shockwave. And then a passive. When I'm attacked, the attacker gets knocked back. Okay, so at the start of the game, right, I have 150 mana. My ability is 120 mana. Well, I'm only going to be able to cast that once. So I want to get a Gem of Intelligence first. Now I can cast Chain Lightning. And it's pretty good. Wow, that's not bad. And then you can't zoom out. It gets you stuck, so you have to do dash cam 23, 25, 29, dash cam 30. I guess the max is whatever this is. I prefer Cam 23. I think it's pretty much the perfect spot for me. Let's check out Geyser. 150 mana as well. And then just remember that when you level up these abilities, they increase in mana cost. So usually what I do at the start is I'll just buy my Gem of Heavens. That way I have 30 all stats, 30 agility at least, which is perfect. I'm attacking so slow for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Am I slowed by these guys or something? Is the game speed 50? What happened? I don't know. Maybe there's an event up. So, what is going on? So if you see, my Chain Lightning is 120 mana. If I upgrade it to level 2, 144 mana. So I would pick whatever your good AoE ability is, keep it at level 1, and get attribute bonuses until you can get... Okay, there must be some weird event going on. I've never seen the game this slow in my life. Pick the one AoE ability that works best, and then work on attribute bonus after that. Of course, remember, your Potion of Healing is 50 gold, your Healing Ward is 100 gold. So if you're really trying to min-max, get that Potion of Healing. Of course, if I want to min-max, for me, I really want to get mana. Boom, I ended up getting a Rune of Mana. We're good. I don't need to buy a Potion of Mana. So I'm just going to get a Potion of Healing. I didn't even need to buy it. I'm not even that low health. I don't know how the game got so slow. Whatever I picked. But of course I'm going to save up, like I said, 750,000. Wait, 7,500 gold to get a Burning Shield first. That's the meta. That's what everybody does. And then you have a few different options. I mean, a lot of people like to do buy 5 Gem of Heavens, level 6, and a Burning Shield. And then you can go and kill the mini bosses to get to God Shop. This boss to go through here to face this boss. And usually you can do that with 5 Gem of Heavens level 6. I don't know what I did to make this slow motion. Okay, it's not just me. This is definitely slow motion. Did I click events? Got level 5. Level 6. And then, of course, the good thing about playing against the computer is you can end game and restart. So, okay, we saw the Naga Siren. So let's pick a different hero. And get used to, you know, what abilities should I be getting first to start? Let's do all pick. And click that. Hopefully this isn't super slow like last time. Right. Moonrider? Kind of sounds cool. Let's try the Moonrider. Oh, I'm super slowed again. Maybe I selected some weird setting. I'm going to get a Gem of Intelligence first. And Maelstrom of Flames out to our opponents. Calls down Ray of Energy from the moon to damage hostile units. Let's try this. Whoa. That was a strong ability. Okay, I did something. But you get the point, right? You go and you will... Advanced options? Did I make it, like, slow? You get the point, right? Go and just check out pretty much as many heroes as you can before you get bored. Can't deal with life anymore. It's good also to find kind of a starter. A starter build, right? What do you like to do? Do you like to get a flaming shield, immolation shield, whatever it's called, the fire shield, and get 5 Gem of Heaven level 6s? Okay, this is much faster. Let's try the Moon Priestess. That one looked cool. Or I think one of the Starfall. That sounded good. Is it good? Is it actually good? Ooh, what? Oh, this is rigged. And I'm gonna die so quick. I'm gonna try and buy Strength Gem. Give me more health. Use my W again already. And Agility Gem really quick. Can I buy this before I die? Oh, attribute bonus. Gem of Heavens. Oh, can't do it. Well, she seems really weak, but her farm ability is insanely nice. Some people even do no Gem of Heavens at the start. And then just go raw dog with a potion. So, I'll type out what I normally do. Normally, I get the Burning Shield. Wow, I used every word besides this. Burning Shield first. Okay. After that, I get Celestial Set. You can do this any order. Angel Element. I usually get those two first because they give armor and damage. Really good armor and really good damage. And health. And then I would pick your Stealth Blade. Okay. Stealth Blade can go to up to level 6 when you continue to buy it. So Stealth Blade. And I'll get the Rapier as well. Rapier. Can you not see what I typed? Oh, that's perfect. It's a log. Oh, it's not a chat log. It's just the thing log. So, Celestial Set, Angel Element, Stealth Blade 6, and a Rapier. And the reason why I get that Rapier is because I will buy War Rapier, which gives max attack speed, and you need to have 2 Rapiers to buy it. So I get that kind of early. So all 6 items again are, you know, Burning Shield, Celestial Set, Angel Element, Stealth Blade 6, Rapier, and Gem of Heaven 6. Heavy Heaven 6. That's my build. Once I do that build, I can go take out the first mini boss, no problem. You saw me do that in the first game that I played, and the I call it the Doom Lord, but Asirius, the level 20 giant, no problem as well. Right? Make sure that you're using you really only need 1 healing ward for that. Right? Do I have the hiccups now? And just to show you really quick what that looks like. Wait. Where's my... Oh, I didn't buy a flame shield. Okay. A burning shield, excuse me. And you should be able to do this, assuming that I can do it at level 4. I take my transporter and I go to the northern obelisk or the southern obelisk, which is this right here, northern, and this right here, southern. And like I said, I usually only need one healing voodoo ward. And you want about... You want to have 5,000 gold before you go here. I don't use my voodoo ward yet versus this guy. He's not going to take me down below like 80 or 75% health. Make sure you run through before. So that's 4,000 gold. Make sure you run through before he respawns. Otherwise it'll... And then I use my healing voodoo ward here. And I use my angel element guy to help heal me as well. So that first guy gave me 4,000 gold. Sometimes I'll buy a frost set, which is Frostblade and Frost Armor. The Frost set to help me kill this guy. Instead of getting a Gem of Heavens level 6, I'll get a Frost set sometimes. And of course I'm so low level that I need to get a second heal ward, I think. And then go through the portal before he respawns. And of course buy a horse buddy. I'll sell my angel element. I forgot to look how much gold he dropped, but it should have been like 8,000. So that you only need 4,000 or 5,000 gold to guarantee it. You can always sell your Gem of Heavens, or you can sell something right now too. Just to get your horse buddy. But make sure that you go in at least having 5,000 gold. Okay, and then once you're here, of course, first thing I buy is Hellfire Aura. Okay. And then I'll get my War Rapier with these items. And then after that, I'll save up for Overgod's Armor. Which looks like that. I'll get a melee or range Ares War Axe. So I'm ranged, so I'll just get the range version. 2 Hammer of Pains. It's weird how you memorize this after doing it so many times. Remember, you can click on Artemis Bow or Ares War Axe to change it if you buy the wrong one by mistake and you happen to be ranged or melee. And then finally I'll get Crit. Holy Warfare. So that's pretty much, I don't want to call it final build, but that's the first build that I'll end up getting. And it looks like this fully, right? With Hellfire Aura that I got first, War Reaper I got second. I already had Celestial set, right? And then I got Overgod's Armor. You can get Overgod's Armor or Athena's Bow, Artemis's Bow, or the War Axe in whatever order you want, 4th or 5th. But you want to have Max Rapier before you get Athena's Bow. Just because Athena's Bow does give minus 100% attack speed. Whether it's Athena's Bow or Ares War Axe, it does give minus 100% attack speed. So if you don't have War Rapier and you do get your Ares War Axe, buy a Rapid Strike first. It'll give max attack speed. And then start to buy the other items. Alright, always consider that if you happen to buy it backwards, but it's up to you. Once I get these items, then I, of course, like to focus on... I can sell my Stealth Blade. Okay, and then I end up wanting to get my 2 Warlock staffs. I'll usually get 3, like you saw me that one game. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course I focus and I try to get my build to be almost this. But I really want to have that vampiric strike. So it'll look like this before I get a god. Once I get a god and I get 400 all stats at least, or 300, 500, 600 all stats. Once I get 600 agility, then I, of course, switch my build to this once I get a god. So, that's really what the build order kind of looks like. And then once again, once I get either 3,000 in my main stat or 3,000 of all stats, I go and I fight Ice King, Death King, and I usually save Gold King for last if I'm melee. And then Gold King, I get all the blades, right? Once I get all the blades and I combine it into the Holy Blade, I like to get 2 blades because, like I said, to get God's Blade. Anyways, once you get Ice Blade, Gold Blade, and Death Blade, it combines to King's Blade. And then add Holy Warfare equals Holy Blade. Holy Blade can't be upgraded. So I like to get 2 because I'll use another King's Blade later. By combining King's Blade, Scale Armor, and God's Diamond. God's Blade. Later. So don't forget about that. And let's see, some other good items. You could use a Mystical Strike and a Wind Strike. Something that you could do, let's see. Oh, that was monstrous. A little trick that you can do that's kind of fun. I forgot that I had so much lumber. Okay. Is if you go to the Warlock City, Demon City, and obviously you die because your stats are so low. Something that you can do that works really well is to buy a Wind Strike, which gives evasion. With Overgod's armor as well. Let's see, I'm going to need the War Rapier. Is it here somewhere? There it is. So, let's send back. Now I'm getting. And of course, because I just started this hero and I haven't been toming in agility, you can see that with just an Overgod's armor and a Wind Strike, I'm not dying. Hey, I wasn't dying until then. So maybe we can try it with a Warlock Staff as well. I'm not dying that well, but yeah, that's really what's going on. Wind Strike is really OP when you first start here, which is pretty fun. Alright. Other good items. Mystical Strike is pretty cool. Good for duels. And don't forget to use, Doom, Cripple, and Polymorph if you really want to mess somebody up. You could use Doom to silence them, Polymorph to turn them into a critter, of course, and Cripple to mess them up again. And you can always use Roar as well. Nobody really uses Roar, but once you get enough stats, you can use Roar, and it is pretty beneficial. So, of course, I don't think that these are things that you're going to be using your first match. I don't think you're gonna be using, you know, Roar, Windwalk, or you know, Polymorph or Cripple on opponents your first time, right? You probably won't use a Wind Strike or a Mystical Strike against in a duel early in the game your first time, right? But it does work, and I think that knowing that how powerful it can be can empower you and allow you to make decisions based on games that you're playing when you are facing an opponent who is much higher stats than you have, right? And also, don't forget, it's really good for 1v1, which is duels again. Okay, it's the Venomous Blade, because it decreases your enemy's movement and attack speed by 50%, and it does a little poison too. So Venomous Blade is really good for duels. And of course, I told my buddy that last game, Venomous Blade is an orb effect, and Athena's bow or Artemis's bow or Ares' war axe is an orb effect, so they do not share. You either get one or the other. So make sure that if you are in a duel and you're going to use Venomous Blade, that you don't have Artemis's bow on you. Artemis's bow only gives 2,000 damage. You could easily instead use a Warlock Staff for 5,000 damage with a Venomous Blade and be really effective in a duel against somebody who has a lot higher stats than you. So these are all kind of cool ideas and combinations that you can do. Sometimes people like to use a warrior set early. I don't really see too much benefit there. Only because, like I showed you at the very beginning at level 1, guess what? I want to have enough mana to continue casting. So as strong as warrior set is, maybe you get a warrior set and a 1 gem of intelligence. Right? But again, Gem of Intelligence gives 20 intelligence. Gem of Heaven, well, let's just show you, but it should give 30. So even though Gem of Heavens is a little bit more gold, because 30 damage, this only has 50 damage? Okay, that's not bad. But still, you're having 30 intelligence. So let's say that you're an agility hero. If you have 30 agility, that gives plus 30 damage. And then it gives plus 30 damage. So that's plus 60 damage total. So on top of having more mana. Right? So all these things can kind of empower you. Don't forget to use Poacher's Tome of Experiences to get first hero, to get first god in the game by being level 36. You might be stuck with no gold for a little bit, but you will be a god hero, and you can go easily to Ogre Camp or another camp, Troll Camp, or otherwise. Or, you know, Ice City, all these other good spots to get stats quick. Bandit Lord, level 15, Lupin. He's always tough to fight because of his Divine Shield ability. So, and then just remember, when you fight your Shadow, it unlocks Medivh. So you have to be level 40 to unlock your Shadow. Some people like to get their first hero to level 40 first before they turn into a god. I don't do that, but I would recommend it because it's definitely a good strategy. But I never have a problem fighting against my Shadow, even if I have 3,000 stats, because usually your abilities are so strong you can kill Shadow pretty quickly. So, hope you guys like this tutorial. And if you want to get some homework, I'll give you some homework. Try to find a build that works, a strategy that works to kill Zealous at level 24 in an all random. A lot of times when I try to do this, I'm using a Wind Strike or a Mystical Strike. Usually a Mystical Strike because his magic damage is so strong. With, of course, Doom, Polymorph, and Cripple that I'm swapping in and out, in and out, in and out, with some potions, some healing waters, in and out, in and out. It's really fun to kind of find a build and work on a build in a game that is actually viable against this Zealous at level 24. So, alright, I hope you guys like my full tutorial here of Angel Arena All-Stars. It is currently 2023 in August. So we might get updated again in the future. But for now, hopefully you guys enjoy it. All right. If you like this video or have any comments, please drop a comment. I'd love to hear about anybody who, you know, kills this guy at level 24, or what's the max stats you've ever got in a game. I had a game the other night where we got to 600,000 all stats, which was insane because we had 3 people just crushing Helios, and he kept giving so much gold every time. Let's see what happens if I do BT right now. 300,000. Yeah, I looked almost this strong. I was stronger than this in my last game the other night, which was nuts. But we did have a 6 versus 6, and it stayed a 4 versus 4 for a while. It's amazing. So, and have fun. You know, this game is all about having fun. Find some people to play with as well that you can play a game where, you know, people don't kill the statues early, which usually show up here. And get to that end game, you know, get that divine protection item, even though I don't really use it because it's not really that strong. Other items that kind of keep me stronger. But it's always fun to get that item for that first time and be like, yes, I got the Guardian Force, the Scale Armor, and the God's Diamond, and I made divine protection, right? It's always fun to do that. All right, everybody, have a good time. Mess around with it on your own. Make some friends. Don't forget to add me on my B tag or my Discord. Missile number 1527 is my battle tag, and missile with a capital M number 00. Missile with a capital M number 0334 is my Discord. If you add me on Discord, say, hey, Angel Arena, saw your video, and let me know. All right? All right, everybody. Have a great one. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Oh, and hopefully I'll make more videos like this soon if you guys like it.